In this section, we will see the deep learning and the deep learning architectures as well. So, deep learning is also called as the structured learning. It is a branch of machine learning algorithm based on set of algorithms that attempt to model high level accuracy, high level abstraction in data. Actually, keep in mind that deep learning is the extension of machine learning, we can say, or it is a part of machine learning. We have said many times that machine learning is used whenever you are accessing or you are working on a large data set. But I should say, deep learning is used whenever you are having the largest data set, and it gives a very good output on largest data set, but it not does not give a good output on smallest data set, because deep learning are basically designed for the largest data set. As we know that machine learning technology is widely used in the modern society for the e-commerce website or various products or the e-market. So machine learning systems are used to identify the objects in images. So as we have to give the relevant result of the search, and the applications are being used widely, that's why the deep learning techniques are used so that we can have the relevant result. So deep learning is also known as deep structured learning or hierarchical learning or deep machine learning, which is a branch of machine learning based on a set of algorithms so that we can have the high level abstraction in data. So in a simple case, you could have two set of neurons. Now if I am talking about, we are having two set of neurons, one is receiving the input signal and one is sending the output signal. So when the input receives when the input layer receives an input, what it does, it passes the modified version to the next layer. And in a deep network, there are many layers between input and output, and that allows the algorithm to use multiple processing layers, and because of that the multiple linear and non-linear transformations has been composed. So deep learning has revolutionized the machine learning recently, which improved the state of art in various areas like speech recognition, visual object organization, object detection, and so on. So basically, there are two architectures of deep learning: generative deep architecture and discriminative deep architecture. So generative deep architecture are intended to characterize the high order correlation properties of the observed data and their associated classes. Means, what the generative deep architecture is doing, they are characterizing the properties of the data that we have observed, and then we are relating them with the associated classes. So it is generally used for pattern analysis or synthesis purpose, where we are characterizing the statistical distribution of the data and the classes. Then the second one is the discriminative deep architecture. So the discriminative deep architecture are intended to directly provide the discriminative power for pattern classification. Means, it is basically often done by characterizing the posterior distribution of classes conditioned on the visible data. So that is done by the discriminative deep architecture. Means, in generative deep architecture, we are characterizing the relation of the data and the classes, and in discriminative deep architecture, we are providing the power for the pattern classification. Then the hybrid deep architecture is nothing but the combination of generative and discriminative. They are having the goal as a discrimination, but is assisted with the outcomes of the generative architecture. As it is combination of generative and discriminative, often it is on in a particular significant way, the outcomes are better optimized or regulated, and discriminative criteria are used to learn the parameters so that we can have the deep generative model. So that's why the hybrid deep architecture is used. So this was all about deep learning and deep learning architecture. In our next section, now we will see the types of deep learning architecture. These were the deep learning architecture, and as the complex categorization of deep learning architecture are there, but the most commonly used types of deep learning architectures we are going to study in our next section. Thank you.